Hey everybody, how are you going today? My name is Ben from Flippa. You've probably seen me before. We're here every week at the same time talking about 3 fantastic listings that sold in the past few months, and of course 3 that are available for sale right now. Similar to last week, I am by myself, so if you're missing my co-host, CEO Blake Hutchison, you will have to wait another couple of weeks. He is off at the moment doing exciting things and cannot join me, but hopefully I can entertain you with a little bit of Flippa magic. So without further ado, let me share my screen. We will start looking at some of these exciting listings. So here we are. Let me grab my window here. It's weird if you can't see yourself. Not sure why, but it is. Fishing blog sold this past month. Well, I guess within the past month, but would have been in the month of September. I like this one. Nice and simple, $5,500. Really great opportunity for anyone just getting started in the world of digital opportunities. It's a content site. I think my favorite thing about this listing is right here up front that he talks about not only the 135 articles, which is spectacular, but I like that he has a full word count from the whole site, 270,759 words. So I don't have a calculator in front of me, but $5,500, 270,000 words. What is that per word? I'm not sure. I also don't really know what an individual word is worth on the internet, but apparently about that. It's a great site. We always love looking at some of these kind of specific ones because they're easy, not easy, but especially for a beginner, they're great to rank for because you got these specific terms that you can get people coming to your site with. As you can see on the at a glance, this one's only doing $40 a month in net profit, but plenty of opportunity there. So it's good to see something that's already making money, and perhaps the person who took this over sees an opportunity to make even more. It's a couple years old, pretty steady traction, and actually going up a little bit, then back down, but still up from where it was. So something we always like to see, which is really fantastic. Always curious these days to know if that kind of March, April, May traction went up because of COVID. This is a fishing site, so socially distant activity, of course, fishing. So perhaps a lot more people were getting into fishing and didn't really know what they were doing. So started Googling some things like catfish teeth. And do catfish have teeth? I have no idea. I might have to search that after we get off. How to string a fishing pole. So you got some first timers on here, obviously doing some carp and catfish feeding, but they've got those 135 articles. So fantastic opportunity. A lot of people excited about that. Always good to see on a content site, 72% coming organic, 19% direct. So pretty much, 8% social. So essentially you can look at that and say 100% coming organic, most likely not running any paid advertising. This is all coming from SEO. So you take that traction and you do what you can, take those 270,759 words and just keep on going. I do believe that he is monetized both through advertising and Amazon. Oh yes, so here you go. He was using Ezoic ads, which is another popular avenue opposed to the Google ads. There's a few out there. I always recommend doing research on that because just switching that could be an opportunity. Maybe if he wants, the new owner goes from Ezoic to Mediavine or to AdSense or one of these other opportunities, you can really quickly, essentially with the click of a button, start making a few more dollars. So pretty solid. And then obviously, maybe they see an opportunity to either upgrade the Amazon links and start linking off to more equipment, or maybe you can start setting up some affiliate codes with fishing companies, outdoor spaces like Cabela's or Outdoor World, and maybe they have better net profits that you can get from those. So who knows? Great opportunity. There's a lot of good sites on Flippa that you can get for a good price, $5,500. You don't have to be rich. You just have to be willing to invest a little bit of money and plenty of time, and you can make on your future with something really easy as that. Now on the other side of the game, this one sold within just a couple of days of that last one for $125,000. So a little bit more of an investment, something for maybe someone who's got a little bit more experience because they see an opportunity here and they're willing to put 125 grand on the line. This was a popular one, had 138 watchers, 4,500 views. And it's a great one at that. And there's a few things to note on this listing itself. So, we'll start at the top. It's called Adia. It's an e-commerce business for underlayers for women. I think tank tops, things like that. Privately branded. It's really cool. So this one, pretty unique if you happen to stumble across this one when it was live on Flippa. We are testing some further integrations to get some verification right at the source for the different platforms that people use. So this was just a test for a Shopify integration. We are hoping to drive something like this live fairly soon, so keep looking for it. You saw that just verified by Shopify, $98,000 in sales, 696 orders. I think that's from the beginning of the year to August. Honestly, I'm not super well versed with this myself, as we are simply testing the product right now, but that'll be really fun when we get it fully integrated. Now, as far as the stats you're used to seeing, I mean, look at that, 17 years old. I mean, that's a well-established business. It must have come out in about 2002, 2003, doing $6,300 a month in profit. So it kind of explains that $125,000 valuation. Kind of up and down, but 17 years of relatively stable traffic, and the unique visits are actually pretty spot on across the board there. So really fun to see. Probably the best stat I found on this listing, and a reason I'm sure that the buyer was excited, is the repeat business. They have 58% of their online business is repeat, and wholesale accounts have also been purchasing for 12 plus years. So that says a lot of things. That says that their product is good. If half of their customers are coming back and buying something again, that means they were satisfied. If you have high customer satisfaction, that means you can be proud of what you're doing. You're selling something fantastic, and you can keep this going for another 17 years. And of course, also average online order value of $140 with a 75% profit margin. That's a no-brainer. It's really cool to see, especially on, these are undergarments. So, I don't know what the actual prices are on their tank tops, but $140, that's fantastic. Great to see. And of course, 4% online conversion rate. So if you're running ads, you can get an idea of, based off that traffic that you're getting to the site. What is it? So back up here, if you're getting, 7,000 page views, about 1,500 people visiting the site in February, about 4% of those are actually making a purchase, and that purchase is worth $140. So do a little bit of math and you can see what this is worth. But as always with anything, you always want to smash that contact seller button, start a conversation, and hopefully whoever bought this site did that and is happy with their new business. All right, let's jump to one other that sold relatively recently, about just under 2 months ago. This one again for down to 20,000. This similar to the fishing site. This is it's just sort of a niche website in the content world, and this one based all around wood flooring. I think specifically how to clean it. I think this is called woodfloorcleaner.com or something around there. You can see only 883 views actually, so it didn't get that much, but it's sold by Buy It Now, which means it might have only been online for a few days. Which is why I didn't have that many views, that many watchers. Someone got excited, and let's be honest, someone got really excited because this one sold for a 19x multiple. So it's only doing $88 a month. You can see the traffic going up and up and up and up. So really good looking there. It's just a year old, but that 19x profit multiple, clearly whoever bought this saw really big potential. Most of the time, sites on Flippa are valued based off of historical profit, but sometimes potential can scream at you. And that's where you get those big valuations. So this guy, it's a wood flooring niche website, 35,000 page views a month, $484. So now that's interesting. The net profit here is saying 88. Oh, because that's the revenue. It's the 484 revenue. So anyhow, ranking for some cool keywords again: best wood floor polish, hardwood floor wax, cleaning old floors without refinishing, mold on hardwood floors. So it's ranking for some really solid articles. And anyone who's looking for something like a best wood floor polish, it's probably pretty far down the conversion funnel as it is. They obviously have wood floors. They're obviously looking to polish them. They're pretty close to purchasing. They're just trying to evaluate what they're going to buy. So that's kind of where you want to be on some of these affiliate sites, because if you can drive traffic through to Amazon or through, maybe there's some specific wood floor companies with, some great affiliate programs. I'm not really sure. You can get them there. They're going to look on your site. They say, okay, this site ranks at 1, 2, 3. They click over on number 1 and they're about to purchase it because they're ready to do it. That's why they're doing the research. No one's casually researching for wood floor polish. So it's a great site. Maybe that's what this investor saw, is that these people are far down the conversion funnel, ready to purchase, and then don't miss out on that 94% organic traffic march. So you've got people coming with zero advertisement and they are searching for something that they are ready to purchase. And that makes it worth your while. So $20,000, fantastic. Love to see that. But now let's jump to something a bit more exciting, and that is what is currently for sale on the Flippa marketplace. I thought I'd have a little bit of fun today since Blake is not with me and I can go free and wild and crazy. So we are going to look at sites that I picked specifically because they're a bit funny, a bit silly, and just a bit odd. So let's start with this one. Escargot World, the leading website focusing on snail farming. Snail farming, guys. That's a niche. There's people that do it, whether they're breeding snails to eat or breeding snails because they've got, benefits to their garden, whatever it is, people are looking for it. And this woman is selling the site. Escargot World, sold by Marusa, based in the US, fully verified, fantastic. It's been around for 3 years, really steady profit. It's only doing $100 a month, which isn't anything crazy. And you will have to click that button, request a reserve, start a conversation, ask some questions about snails to know what she actually wants for the site. But it's cool. It's being monetized in a really interesting way. She's actually selling an ebook, which is kind of fascinating. I don't know what an ebook about snails is really about, but that's really how she's making the most of her money, which to me just shows there's a lot of potential here, because I think she even mentions that she's kind of started poking around with Amazon affiliates, but never really got around to fully integrating it. So there's an opportunity right there. I'm sure there's plenty of snail farming goodies available on Amazon or on other sorts of websites that have affiliate programs that you can play around with, add here, take that $100, make it a lot more. Again, basically an organic traffic website. She's not running ads. It's really cool. I love these. What is she ranking on? How do snails reproduce? Something I've been asking myself for years. Snail reproduction, snails mating, how do snails mate? She's really found a lot of traction over people who are curious about how one snail and another snail become 3 snails. Fascinating stuff. Really cool. Jump on Flippa. Escargot World could be yours. I love this one. But let's jump to another one. Available right now, a little bit more expensive, $96,000. Again, you've seen this before. Confidentiality agreement. Just got to click a couple buttons. Not a big deal. Don't worry. This isn't signing your life away. It's just giving everybody a little bit of extra protection. This one, I thought this one's fun. This is a Canadian yoga wear subscription box, which, as they say down here, is called Namaste. I think you can get behind that, right? Namaste. I love that. Canadians doing yoga. Namaste. Fantastic site. Probably the best thing on here, or, most interesting thing to me. We've got 200 subscribers based in Canada and the US, and they only have a churn rate of 14%. So that means people are liking this. They're not disappearing. They're not signing up and then immediately saying, oh, that was a mistake. They're signing up and sticking around. They actually say right here, average subscription box, $120 price point. And then the average customer receives 3 boxes before canceling. So again, big opportunity. If you can get those people one way or another, if you know how to do it as a savvy marketer, to stay around for 4 boxes instead of 3, that's an extra $120 per customer. That's, if you put an extra $20 into advertising and bring those customers on, and you can keep them around for 4 boxes, you're going to make an extra $100 per customer, which is really fantastic. 4,000 email subscribers, so great start for doing some lookalike marketing. And they've done 52,000 in net profit in the last 12 months. So really fantastic business. I understand why it's at 96,000 if they're doing 52,000 profit a year. I mean, that's really just a 2x multiple there, just under really. So you purchase this one less than 2 years, as is, you make your money back, and it's nothing but profit from there on out. So really cool. Check that one out and say to yourself, namaste. All right, let's jump to one more here. This one's just interesting because, sometimes products make a lot of money, even if it's not a business you necessarily want to be in. Enema Cleanse. Yeah, that kind of cleanse. This is it's an enema product. Gut health, weight loss, cleansing. Starting price, 30,000. Pretty new on the site. You see it just went on a couple of days ago, still a month left in the auction. So get busy, contact the seller, do your due diligence, say what's up, and take a look. So this is an Amazon FBA product focusing on gut health. They only have 2 products, which is really cool. I love that about the Amazon FBA sites. There's some that have 25,000 products out there. It's a lot to manage. And there's others that have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products. And you can really focus on them. You can really work on that Facebook advertising, bring your ACoS down and make sure you're making as much money as you can on that system. And again, like other things I talked about, if you're on Amazon and you're shopping, you're kind of all the way down the funnel already. You're about to buy, you're not doing research, you're doing your research on the site where you can just click a button and it's revenue coming into your pocket. So it's a great one. They say that their profit has actually doubled due to their recent video marketing efforts. I think they actually say they're one of the only products of this type that even has an instructional video. I will leave it to you to watch the instructional video, but obviously it's doing quite well. Their 2 products are the Enema set and the silicone tip replacement set. So I assume those kind of go together. You guys can watch the video and see how it works, but really cool to see it. That video is driving sales so well for them. They also have 5-star customer reviews across the board, A+ content. So I think this is one of those niches where there's certainly some competition, but if you know how to market and you create great content around it, you're going to look better than the competition. You're going to sell. I also like that they have opportunities for expansion listed right here. Jump into the international Amazon market, be it Europe, Australia, anywhere else in the world. Other online platforms. This is a product you can get into Whole Foods, CVS, different specialists, pre and postnatal practitioners, anyone. So there's a lot of stuff here. I like that they list right there in their listing what you can do. They've obviously done their research. They know what's up. And it sounds like, over the last few years, they've created a great relationship with their supplier. They've obviously created a great relationship with Amazon, know how to do things. They've got competitive pricing, fantastic content. So again, maybe not what you were searching for, but something that really might make your day at the end of it. So jump on to Flippa. We've got all 3 of those listing, the escargot world and namaste, and the Foray cleanser available right now. There are links right above me in the Facebook link here. I'll put them in the comments as well, just below me. So take a look, and don't forget to join me again next week, same time, same place. That's 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. I think these days, what is it? It's about 9 a.m. in Melbourne because of the time change, so that gets confusing. But I'll see you then. Cheers, guys. Be well. Own your future. I'm out.